ready to join me on a heist to steal one of the most valuable masterpieces? Hello and welcome to Behind the Date. Today, August 21st, is a story for all the detective lovers out there. It's the day that the Mona Lisa was stolen from the Louvre in Paris. This story is a series of bad decisions by a naive kidnapper, but it's surely going to keep you on your toes. So let's find out who stole the painting, how was it retrieved, and most weirdly, is it true that this theft is the reason for the painting getting famous? Before we get into that, make sure you like this video and I'll keep bringing you the juiciest stories ever. If you were standing outside the Louvre on the morning of August 21st, 1911, you would have seen three men hurrying out of the museum. These three men were Italian handymen who just spent the night in an art supply closet. And the next morning, they slipped out of the closet and carried the 200-pound painting out of the museum. Did I just say 200 pounds? Yes, I did, because it wasn't just the huge painting. It was also the frame and its protective glass case. Before this theft, the Mona Lisa was actually not as famous as we know it today. But within 28 hours of being stolen, it turned from a mysterious random woman's painting to the masterpiece Mona Lisa. Classic supply and demand, right? The person who noticed the missing painting was a still life artist. He was all ready with his own easel to paint at the gallery. But he said he couldn't work until the Mona Lisa was there. He had just assumed that the painting had gone for being photographed. So he went and asked the guard about when it would be back after getting photographed. And that's when everybody realized something was up. Say hi to Vincenzo Peruggia, the Italian mastermind behind this theft. Before the theft in 1911, Vincenzo was a handyman at the Louvre for 2 years. So he had first-hand access to the world-famous paintings. Not just that, he also knew the process behind keeping these paintings safe from criminals. So, on 21st August, in his Louvre uniform, he walked away freely with the painting hidden under his clothes. And we're talking about the 1900s here. There were no high-tech security systems or CCTVs. So, Vincenzo took it home and hid it in his apartment in Paris. But why did he even do this? There are many theories about why he did this. The most popular theory is he did this for a patriotic reason. He wanted to bring the painting back to Italy after it was stolen by Napoleon and brought to France. Vincenzo obviously didn't know that Da Vinci himself had taken the painting to France as a gift for the Francis I, the then King of France. But some past letters between Vincenzo and his father did mention that he wanted to make a fortune so big that it takes care of everyone in his family. The museum took over 2 days to realize that the painting was stolen. After the Louvre announced the theft, newspapers all over the world ran headlines about the missing masterpiece. And as tensions were escalating between France and Germany ahead of World War I, some people thought that the Kaiser, Germany's then emperor, was behind the theft. Little did they know it was a nobody handyman. Peruggia hoped to sell the painting. But the heist had received so much attention that the Mona Lisa became too hot to hold on to. So Vincenzo hid it under the false bottom of his trunk. And all the police of France could not locate it. It actually took a whole 28 months, because that was when Vincenzo got impatient. He finally made a pass at selling the painting to an art dealer in Florence. The art dealer did his research, confirmed the authenticity of the painting, and reported it to the authorities. Vincenzo was put on trial, but he admitted to having committed his crimes for patriotic reasons. And that really melted the court's hearts. So he was imprisoned only for 1 year and 15 days. The sentence for perjury in the US is literally 5 times that. I'd say he was a lucky guy. Got away with something so insane, I still can't believe it. While we're on the topic of vintage art, let's talk about vintage clothes. Or as the cool kids call it, thrift shopping. If you're someone who loves thrifting, Or if you're on the fence about it, this next video on National Thrift Shop Day is just for you. Make sure you are subscribed to Behind the Date to stay tuned for more captivating stories, mind-boggling facts, and insane adventures. Let's quench your curiosity and make every day an exciting and extraordinary day. I'm off to go thrift shopping.